Do you ever just contemplate all of your life choices? Because I feel like that is what I'm about to do. Hey guys, it's Annika. Welcome to my Tonica. Today I am going to be doing the most regretful video that I will ever make. Today, I'm going to be covering my face in glow. And I know to some of you, you're going to be like, Annika, glow is awesome. Like, oh my god, like, glow, just don't you want to shove it up your vagina? And I'm like, yes, but I only want it on my cheeks, girl. I don't want it on my whole face. I don't want it on my eyes. I don't want it as powder, but it's okay. So, yeah, just going to go right in. For foundation, I'm going to be, I feel like this light is like really weird. For foundation, I'm going to be going in with the Josie, Maran, Argan, Enlightenment, Illuminizer. Ooh. When she pops, I'm gonna be squirting that onto my fucking hand. I haven't used this in so long. And I'm gonna be putting this onto my face. This doesn't smell good. This might be a little old. I'm gonna be blending that out with my beauty blender. Oh my god, yes, this coverage is popping. Okay, so I'd say that this foundation is really full coverage, covering up all of my imperfections. So now that I have this foundation on my face, I'm gonna be going in with concealer. And for concealer, I'm gonna be using the L'Oreal Magic Lumi highlighter thing. Is this kind of cheating? I feel like this is kind of cheating, but it's a highlighting like concealer. So can I just like use that? Is that cheating? It's a little bit. I'm also gonna highlight high points in my face because just in case this look doesn't get us as glowy as we want to. This tutorial is for all the bitches that say they want a complete dewy look. And of course, I don't want any of this to crease, so I'm going to be setting with my Essence Pure Nude highlighter. I'm going to be taking my Luxie 514 brush. I'm going to be setting this. Honestly, I have so many highlighters that this challenge really wasn't that hard. Also, this highlighter is so natural that, well, I would use this as a fucking powder, let's be real. Is it bad that this highlighter literally mattified my whole face? I'm still like shiny, but like I used to be like more shiny. Is it bad that I kind of like the way that this looks? For bronzer, I'm going to be going into my Anastasia Sun Dipped Glow Kit, and I'm going to be taking the shade Bronze, and I'm going to be carving out those cheekbones. So I really wanted to do this video because I wanted to give you guys a really natural look that you can wear, like if you're meeting the parents, or like, I don't know, if you're like having a lazy day, but you still want to look presentable. This is just a really like natural look that is perfect for almost any occasion. And of course, I'm going to be contouring my nose using this Quivange brush. Don't get me wrong, I love glow as much as the next girl, and that is why I'm giving you this tutorial. So you can be glowing for the god. Of course, I'm going to be going underneath my chin. I feel like I look like the Tin Man. And on my Cupid's bow, like in the little nook. Now for blush, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Afterglow highlighter in the shade Fireball. And I'm going to be going back into that Luxie brush. God, I'm going to have to wash this brush so much. Of course, mixing that in with my bronzer, as I always do. Ooh, poppin'. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the eyes. So first, I'm going to be going in with my Anastasia Moonchild Glow Kit. I'm going to be going in with the shade Purple Horseshoe on a Quivange, like, just basically a crease brush. Oh, I need an eye primer. Sorry. For eye primer, I'm going into the sleek Solstice highlighting palette, and I'm gonna be taking the cream shade, and I'm gonna be just priming my eyelids. What I really like about this eye primer is that you like can't even tell that it's there. It just like blends into your skin tone really nicely. That's what I love about it. But it gives like just the tiniest bit of radiance. Like you can barely tell, but it really makes the difference. Okay, now I'm going to be going into the shade Purple Horseshoe. Then all over my motherfucking lid, I'm going to take the shade Blue Ice, which is this one right here, on my ring finger. And I'm just going to pop this on. This looks so good and so natural for all you supernatural ladies. Now I'm going to be taking a Morphe E36 brush. I'm going to be going back into the Moonchild Glow Kit, and I'm going to be taking the shade Purple Horseshoe again, and I'm just going to be blending that onto my lower lash line. You ever just want to kill yourself? Now for my inner corner, I'm going to be taking the shade Star because I'm shining like one. Me in 5th grade. Now we can't forget that those brows have to be slaying, so I'm going to go in with my Pure Moonlight Glow highlighting palette, and I'm going to be taking the shade Eclipse, which is this kind of dark brown. I'm going to be going in with this little like angled brush by Quivange, and I'm just going to be like filling in my eyebrows. It just crumbled off into my hand. Love it! 12 minutes of me putting highlighter on my face. Give it a thumbs up. I think this bronzer was a little bit too orange for me, but that's okay. Now, of course, I'm going to be glowing my face because we cannot forget that highlight. In the Sun Dipped Glow Kit, I'm going to be mixing the shade Moonstone with the shade Summer, and I'm going to be dusting that on my cheekbones. I actually think that I might recreate this look sometime. Give this video a thumbs up if you're gonna recreate this look, and tag me on Instagram. Do hashtag Annika sucks at makeup and tag my Instagram. Now, of course, we cannot forget lips. So I'm gonna be using a pot lipstick today. This is the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Smoke and Whistles. I'm just gonna be putting this all over my lips. Alright, so this is the final look. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. Again, if you want to recreate this, post it on Instagram with the hashtag Annika sucks at makeup or the hashtag I want Annika to kill herself, and then tag my Instagram, which is at Annika awe-ster-luh-nd _. So please comment, rate, subscribe, suck my dick, and keep on glowing.